Now, these are from earlier, aren't they?
Yeah, these are the earliest pieces. They're silk screens or serigraphs that I did the mid to late 1990s, I think. I don't know. I don't date any of my stuff, so when I have to, I just kind of invent the closest date that I can remember. You know, so there would be a conservator's nightmare, I guess, or curator's nightmare. These are the thing about the silkscreen or the serigraph process is that it lends itself to nice flat imagery. So other than the modulating of watercolor and stuff that I can get nice sort of turns in three-dimensionality, this allows me the opportunity to play with the flatness. So these again are only three, but that I did quite a few of them. In a few of them I was using this egg motif. So I had just interested in eggs because it also within three colors in a flat you can create the idea of an egg. You know, so I was using that. So this one is eggs Gauguin, which is then a reference to eggs in the South Pacific. Also, it's a reference then to anatomy as well.
You have to step back a little bit to sort of see it from the other side of the gallery.
Yeah, it's amazing how some people do pick it up and other people don't. But it will be that will get the people in here just to see if they can sort that out. Yeah. So another one I had that wasn't displayed was with the egg motif was. I was going to do them on artists, so we have eggs Gauguin, and then I used Yoko Ono as another subject for one that had just two sketchbook images with one egg on one page and two eggs on the other, and it was called Spanish Yokos, which had Yoko Uno and Yoko Dos. So these are tongue-in-cheek type of things about artists and eggs that I was going to do. This postmodern postmortem is really an idea about why we complicate things so much. We seem to want to complicate things to a point where it doesn't make any sense anymore. And postmodern criticism, a lot of people say I can't even read it, but it's unfortunate. They should try because it's very interesting. But this is kind of a humorous attempt at sort of showing that. The University of Auckland, I believe it was the math department, they bought one of these when they were shown. So I thought that was quite good that the math department, which would be very intellectual, to be sure, decided that they got a giggle out of that. So, and this again are things that I found, all referencing nothing. It's the Hamlet quote, signifying nothing.
Eyes,
So and this Durer's mother, and the old Confederate submarine. This Tuatara I drew with pencil, and then shot that Photoshop onto the screen, and then re-inked it up from there. I kept it black and white to keep it simple. And the last one then is
fish again.
Fish again, yeah, the fish.
Well, this is not so much again. These are like the original fish.
Yeah,
the early fish.
Yeah, these are the early fish. This is wall-to-wall carp, and it's actually, if you were here reading it, it should be wall-to-wall carpet, but the vacuum has erased that part of the carpet that has been saturated with very sequenced black and white carp images. So
Pointillistic.
yeah, use pointillism and paintbrush on the fish, and pointillism to get that very kind of matter-of-fact look to it. You can't. Well, you can in serigraph get shades and gradation stuff, but not as cheap. It's not as this was the cheapest way I could do them. And to do that is that you can get gradations by using the concept of pointillism, so that things turn in space without having the actual bleed there.
Yeah. And you did that manually. That's not a
That's
photocopier effect. Or
Yeah, I would have poked that with
reproduced
a little tiny little ink pen over and over again. Yeah.
Takes a while, yes.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I don't know about how long any of this takes me because it's something you do. Painting is something you do while you're doing kind of other things as well. I mean, you've got the pasta sauce cooking. You know, you're trying to do something else. You're answering phones, things like that. So you're breaking all the time. But you know, the actual on time for a larger painting would probably be about a day and a half. Or, I mean, on time would be less than that. But it takes me usually a couple of days to finish one, from start to finish, with the interruptions and things, you know. Yeah, so that takes us from the beginning of the show to the end of the show.
That's that. All right. Well, thank you very much, John.
Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure.
And so, How Green Was My Trevalley is open through until June, I believe. So.
Okay. And you all come.
Yeah, come see it.
Thank you.